Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the RunDown, A2DRadio.com. Zach Burr, Ralph Delavecchio, Frank Vespi on the ones and twos. We're live. BMW of Atlantic City Studios. 6037 on the Black Horse Pike in Egg Harbor Township. It's BMW of Atlantic City. Go to BMWofAtlanticCity.com. 609-568-9200. NBA Finals now over. The Warriors took it in 5.
Thank God.
Took it in 5. You know, we thought. We thought. I said last week, right? Going to go at least 6.
The GOAT conversation has ended.
Well, that's what you say.
It is.
That's what you say.
You can't compare him to Michael Jordan no more.
I think you could compare him.
No, you can't.
I don't know if he'll ever surpass him, but he's definitely going to be compared to Michael. I mean, so what happens when he goes to 3 more finals and he's played in 11 career NBA finals?
The only thing that was closer to Michael was Kobe.
Well, I agree with that. I think it's Michael, Kobe, and then LeBron. Those are like probably the 3 greatest players of this generation.
And LeBron's still not better than Kobe. So
no, I think that's a fair argument, but you can't say he's not like in the conversation with the two of them. Like I think he definitely is. Like
yeah, he definitely is. But he's not going to have that GOAT status anymore.
Well, that's because people. I mean, LeBron could, win 5 straight MVPs and 5 straight championships from this point forward, and people would still find a way.
Impossible.
He's not Michael. Oh, look at the Mavs series. Look what happened to the Mavericks with Jason Terry and Jason Kidd. Dirk was the only superstar still on the team. Oh, look what happened there.
And Dirk beat all 3 of them.
Oh, he passed the ball to Kyle Korver instead of taking it to the rack and scoring himself.
That's his own fault, idiot.
He did that is the one thing that would annoy me.
30 seconds left and you have Kyrie Irving with the ball. When LeBron
Klay Thompson shut him down defensively too.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're LeBron, that's the smart basketball play to pass it to Kyle Korver. How about instead of you average a triple-double? Yeah, how about you just go score 55 in a game though? Yeah. Because that's what's needed. Instead of going 33, 10 and 10. Let's go 55, 7 and 7. It's probably the same difference. You're gonna make more of an impact for the basketball team. People talk about the triple-doubles, but at some point you got to talk about the wins. And he's 3 and 5 in NBA Finals.
Yeah. Triple doubles didn't get you the W at the end of the day.
Stanley Cup Finals are over, controversially, but they're over.
Yeah, that was a bullshit anyway.
The Penguins.
It's 1:03 p.m. and the Penguins still suck.
The Penguins are, Stanley Cup champions for the 2nd straight year, back-to-back Stanley Cup champs.
It's not fair to be honest with you.
Stupid call from an officiating crew. 5 officials on the ice, not one of them knows there's a rule that allows you to go and review that play with Sissons where they blew the whistle prematurely.
Got to make Crosby happy somehow. So
Yeah.
Bettman and Crosby, speaking of things that happened prematurely, when those two were alone.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I heard that Bettman was at the parade.
I bet he was.
At the winning parade.
Wonder what he was doing there.
He was part of the...
he was probably on his knees.
Yeah, with Sidney Crosby dressed up on... and the Village people were on the same float as well, so... Yeah.
Sidney Crosby.
Apparently Crosby had a thing for the Indian from the Village.
He's
people.
like how in a sport like hockey, he's got a girl's name in a sport like hockey. And, it's just there's so many things about him that make it so easy to hate. He plays like a little bitch, and then he's got a little bitch's name.
Yeah.
You whine like a little bitch. If it looks like a bitch and it acts like a bitch, it's a bitch, Ralph. And Sidney Crosby is a bitch.
Yep.
I just can't believe they didn't review, none of
How did none of you know the rule?
How do you screw that up?
It was tweeted by an NHL insider shortly after the play, right there in the rule book about all scoring plays. They can be reviewable, and that includes a play like that where the official prematurely blows a whistle for the puck disappearing or whatever.
Gotta make Uncle Sidney happy, huh?
Make the nephew happy. But if you go to review and it's determined on review that the premature whistle didn't affect the outcome of the play, which in that situation the whistle was almost simultaneous with Sissons diving and knocking the puck into the net. Murray didn't have any clue the puck was behind him, so it didn't affect him making a save. There was no defenseman close enough to the play for them to make a play and keep Sissons from scoring. So in that situation, I don't think the whistle there affects anything. It could have been a good goal if they would have just taken it to review and known the rule. And I find it hard to believe they didn't know the rule. So conspiracy theory, there's already a conspiracy theory that, the Penguins and Crosby and, now they get all the calls because they're one of the NHL's teams.
Bullshit is what it is.
Is it better for the NHL that the Penguins are the back-to-back Stanley Cup champs than it is for the Predators to be Stanley Cup champs?
It's straight bullshit.
That's better for the NHL, I guess. That's what they decided.
Whatever.
Have 5. It's the Stanley Cup Finals. You're supposed to have 5 of your best officials. You can't just have 5 regular-ass officials. These are 5 of your best officials. One of them's got to know the rule. Don't tell me they didn't all know the rule. No. That's just a conspiracy theory where, we decided to ignore that part of the rule book, and the Penguins have the officials in their back pocket and come away with the Stanley Cup. And I'm not even a Flyers fan, Ralph. I don't care.
You have to be a Flyers fan.
What's that?
You should be a Flyers fan.
I'm not a Flyer. Oh, stop it. Stop it.
What are you, a
This
fan?
piece of shit organization.
Would you stop?
Yeah, would you stop?
We got the second
Would you stop?
Hey, we're winning the Cup next year.
Oh,
too.
okay.
Oh, stop
Is he going to be
it.
Sean Watson all of a sudden?
Stop it.
Gee, I'm not even a Flyers fan, but it pisses me off.
I'm not that retarded.
Flyers fans are just mad because Crosby and all that, and the Penguins win again. Yeah. I'm not even a Flyers fan. I'm just mad because I think it was a stupid call and a bullshit way to decide the Stanley Cup Finals. Game would have went to overtime.
I honestly think if Nashville won Game 6, I think they win Game 7 in Pittsburgh.
Pecorino would have finally had to play a good game in Pittsburgh after getting smoked each time.
But
he was due for a good game.
He disappeared.
In Pittsburgh, at home he was phenomenal.
Yeah.
In Pittsburgh, he stunk. Maybe there's something. It's like, is that like a hitter with a batter's eye in baseball? Like there's certain stadiums where the batter's eye is a little bit worse and harder to deal with.
I know.
Maybe like the fans and him looking straight ahead. Like maybe it's just hard for him to pick up the puck or something at that arena. Maybe there's something with.
That's why they took the hill down out in Minute Maid Park.
Is that why they took it down?
Because the hitter's eye up there.
Yeah.
No, I thought they took it down because they were tired of trying to maintain it. The maintenance for that thing was probably a pain in the ass.
And also, I think Cleveland's field, the Indians' field, has a terrible batter's view.
The Indians' field, Jacobs Field's a launching pad.
Yeah.
I could hit a home run there. You couldn't. You blew your knee out. Your athletic career's over.
Yeah, it's done.
I've seen you swing, Frank. You're not hitting anything
Go
anywhere.
fuck yourself.
You're not hitting a ball out of the infield.
This show is brought to you by Go Fuck Yourself.
Yes. The letter F and you.
Frank's mad today.
Yeah, I know. Frank's feisty.
I am
His
feisty.
Predators lost.
I know.
He's upset.
On a bullshit call.
Yeah, I know. He went to college an hour from Nashville.
Yeah.
He's been to that arena multiple times.
have.
He's been to that city multiple times.
Oh, yeah.
I've been to that city with
have.
him. I've been down the street from that arena. Those people are crazy, rabid, wild animals.
They love.
No wonder
they
they're
love
throwing
hockey.
catfish out on the ice.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're not a Predators fan after that Stanley Cup Finals, okay, I don't know what the hell's wrong with you as a human being.
I think at this point, whoever's facing the Penguins, everybody's going to be a fan of whoever's playing the Penguins right now.
I mean, you guys they're not a hockey town. Look, it's a disgrace they're in the Stanley Cup Final. They're better. What would you consider a conventional hockey town? Because their fan base is better than 3/4 of the conventional hockey towns out there.
It honestly might be better than Detroit Red Wings used to.
Yeah, well, Detroit, they throw bananas out on the ice at black hockey players, where the Predators are throwing catfish on the ice.
And Detroit throws octopi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but then they threw a banana at Wayne Simmons one time.
Oh.
A few years back.
Game. Yeah, the preseason game.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
A few years back.
And I know that Boston fans, they were hurling racial slurs at PK's younger brother, Malcolm.
Oh, let's see. Of
How
course
funny
they
is
were.
that? And I think Malcolm
Jones
plays for them, too.
Malcolm
And
Subban.
Malcolm Subban.
Yeah, he plays for
Malcolm
Boston.
Yeah.
Subban. I mean, why racial slurs? Why can't we just yell, you suck? Because,
Yeah.
compared to PK, you do suck.
PK doesn't suck.
I'd harass
Would you
Malcolm.
stop?
No, I'm saying compared to PK Malcolm, his brother sucks.
Yeah.
So I would just yell,
Yeah.
"You suck" at him.
And
Why?
then-
Why
and
the
then-
racial slurs?
And then his youngest brother,
Think of all the things you
Jordan,
could harass
plays-
him about.
The younger one.
And then Jordan, I think he's with Vancouver.
That's a
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Speaking of PK, with Sidney slamming his head into the ice, there's
How
another
bullshit was
example.
that?
There's another example of the refs being in the Penguins' back pocket. We're staring right at it, and Crosby's going to slam Subban's head into the ice.
2 minutes each for holding.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
The only thing Subban was holding was his face after Crosby got done mashing it into the ice. Retarded.
Well,
Crosby
there you
tried to
go.
claim he had an MMA hold on his leg.
Oh, bullshit.
If Subban, think about this. If PK Subban wanted to lock an MMA hold on Sidney Crosby's leg, he'd probably snap him right at the knee like a twig.
I would have Clint Malarchuk Crosby, cut him right up in the jugular.
I watched a CSI episode like that earlier.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah, the guy.
They're still on TV. All them
CSI. Oh yeah,
there's
they're in
like 50 of them.
syndication on like 5 different channels.
There's like I just can't wait for like
I was
CSI
watching it on
China
Sci-Fi, and the
Law and Order, right?
I like CSI better.
There's like 15 different Law
Yes,
and Orders,
but I like
right?
CSI better. Chicago PD's the new show that's phenomenal.
Oh.
Chicago Fire, Chicago Med, they're all related,
Gotcha.
and then they intertwine with each other. It's fun.
Oh.
So besides the NBA Finals and NHL Stanley Cup talk, of course the Phillies talk has to go on. Okay, it's the only thing going on right now. Now that the rest of the sports are over, unless you're a NASCAR fan like me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. to
Michigan
ask you.
Speedway this Sunday. Let's
I forgot to
go.
ask you, did you watch they had the All-Star race?
I
you watch
did.
that?
I watched it. I watch NASCAR every Sunday.
Yeah.
Yes. At this
Oh, it's
point,
in Michigan this weekend?
yes, it's at Michigan, and at this point, NASCAR is more entertaining than the Phillies game anyway.
I
So
know.
I'll watch the Phillies the other 6 days of the week. I'll watch
The Phillies are
NASCAR
a
on
bunch
Sunday.
Of slop anyway.
Which Phillies prospect do you want to see the most this season? That's the question for the day as we look at the Phillies' future. Which prospects have the fans excited? You got Jorge Alfaro, Rhys Hoskins, Scott Kingery now that Cesar Hernandez is on the DL. And we're going to put J.P. Crawford still on the list. Or you could just go all of them. Let's go all of them. Every top 10 prospect that's on the list.
I want JP up. Don't know why he's not up.
An MLB scout the other day, I don't remember where I heard it, maybe MLB Network or something, but he came on and he talked about how right now some of the baseball people, the baseball scouts around the minor leagues say that J.P. Crawford won't be as good of a major league player as Freddie Galvis.
Oh,
That he'll never be as good of a major league player as Freddie Galvis is.
What's Freddie's on base percentage?
At 290?
That's terrible.
No shit.
Yeah.
For like a second.
You're supposed to hit 290,
Yeah.
not get on base at a 290 clip.
Yeah.
But if you're telling me that J.P. Crawford's not going to, he's never even going to be able to be as good as Freddie Galvis, I mean, what the hell? Like, oh, my
Let's
God.
just- you know what? Chase Utley's ripping up there in Los Angeles. Just bring him back.
Well, listen, I like our top pick, Adam Hazley, out of the University of
Yeah,
Virginia, as
I do.
apparently a Chase Utley type player. He, Hazley's taken 8th overall. Utley was the 11th overall pick when he was taken out of UCLA. Maybe we'll get lucky there, and he turns into a
Right.
player. Kingery is looking like a stud all of a sudden. I know just down in Double-A with Reading, but he's got the power to go along with the stolen bases. He leads minor league baseball on home runs, and he's like my height. He's like 5'10". He's not even a big guy. 5'10", $185. Leads minor league baseballs and home runs, and he can steal bases at a good clip too. He stole 30 bases a year ago. I remember watching him with his twin brother in the Little League World Series in 2006. I was like 13. He played for the Arizona Little League World Series team. He had a twin brother.
Who was this?
Scott Kingery.
Really?
Yes, he had a twin brother. Actually, in spring training with the Phillies this year, they actually did a little segment where they made fun of it, and he had a picture
Jeez.
of him and his little brother, or him and his twin brother, back when they played for that Arizona Little League World Series team, and they had him sitting next to one another, and he was asking all of his teammates which one's which. Which one's me?
Wow.
Can you tell which one's me? And J.P. Crawford was able to pick out Scott from his brother in like 2 seconds. He was like, "Oh, easy, right there. That's you." He's like, "Damn." He's like, "You notice which one's me better than I notice which one's me." I guess they're being around each other like that much every day on a daily basis, Now
you said JP's. He's not in the lineup everyone.
No, apparently he's platooning in AAA at the moment. He's not even getting everyday at bats.
I do remember that World Series.
You remember that Little League World Series now?
remember
Yeah,
that.
their dad was the head coach of that team.
Holy crap.
Yes.
Look at him.
They were some tiny.
Look at
They
him.
were tiny.
Look
They
at
were
him.
like some of the smallest.
Look at
kids.
him.
Yeah, they were some of the smallest kids on the field.
Yeah.
Him and his twin brother.
Yeah.
They were some of the tiniest kids on the field.
Wow.
It's hard to believe that he went on to become a
2000s.
Major League Baseball player. What are you like 4'8"?
Like I remember, like the kids from like Curacao, like Yerkson Profar went to the MLB. I remember Profar's year, and everybody remember the 6'11" kid who
the
pitched
kid
for
from-
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
From the U.S. military.
Yeah, as
remember the
it
one
didn't
year,
pick up what you said.
The 6'11" kid.
Yeah.
He was from the U.S. military base in
over-
Saudi Arabia.
over in I don't know, I don't remember the name, but it was like out of like Jeddah. or
I don't
something.
want to try to say the name.
Yeah,
It's
I wonder what happened.
you're the
to that
dialect
kid.
master. If you can't say it, I can.
Well, I can look it up.
I think he went on to play Division I basketball.
Yeah, that's right. I think
a couple
he,
years
I think
later,
he
was
for
talking
Marquette
about
or
an interview.
something.
He's the guy that plays for the. He's the guy that the Kings brought in for the center. What's his name?
No, he's not.
I know.
The guy that they signed from Toronto.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Biombo.
Bismack Biombo.
Bismarck Biombo.
Bismack Biombo.
Bismarck.
Bismack.
That's the. Isn't that where
Biombo.
Carson Wentz is from? Bismarck. Oh, that's Fargo. That's the other city in Dakota. There's only two. There's Bismarck and you got Fargo, and then you got Sioux Falls in South Dakota. That's the other one. Frank, what's the city that Mount Rushmore's in?
I know it's in South Dakota.
Say you know help.
I'm trying.
Where's the city where the motorcycle rallies at each year?
Rapid City?
No, that's incorrect.
I don't even know. I don't follow mocarycle rallies.
Maybe that's in Montana. I don't know. I know they have the motorcycle
Did you
rally
know that
each year.
Evel Knievel was born in Montana?
Who cares? Who cares? All right, Ralph. So which Phillies prospect do you want to see the most this season?
J.P. Crawford.
JP?
Yeah.
You want to say? I want to see him get every day at bats in AAA. Let's start there before we worry about
Well,
it.
obviously, they don't have any hope with him.
And are you wearing a?
Lakers, Julius Randle.
Oh, it's a
Oh.
Julius Randle jersey. I thought that was a. I thought that was who was the guy that signed with the Sixers? Andrew Bynum. I thought that was a Bynum jersey.
Nah.
Didn't he wear like 17 with the
I don't wear
Lakers?
trash. That's all.
But
I don't wear trash.
Bynum went to Solbury High School for a year, which me and Frank know from our Doan Academy days.
Yeah, but I don't think we've ever seen Bynum.
No,
play.
he only went there for like his
Yeah.
freshman year or something.
Well, I
and
remember one year that
their team never played Doan, but
I remember one
they're
year
in our conference, and then he transferred out to a different high school.
I remember one year. It was Tyreek Evans High School, American Christian, based out of Chester.
Who cares?
They faced Doan one year, but it was their JV team against Doan in
Yeah.
basketball, so nobody got to see Tyreek.
That was the same thing with who was the third overall pick? Deion Waiters.
Deion Waiters.
Deion Waiters played at Life Center, our high school rival.
Fuck that school.
And, he became
Don't
the
care
third
if it's a
pick in the
religious
draft.
school.
He stinks.
He stunk.
He's terrible. Dude, Deion
That
Waiters.
entire school
Could you
stinks.
imagine drafted Deion Waiters third overall in the NBA draft? Like if you're the Sixers this
That
year,
was
they
a
hold the third. They hold the third overall pick.
That was a terrible draft class. Too.
Imagine them
Yeah.
taking Deion. Wasn't that the year that Bradley Beal went second?
I think
That's a little too generous.
Or did the
third or
Cavs take
fourth.
Deion Waiters over Bradley Beal? I think somebody took Deion Waiters over Bradley Beal.
Right.
That's scary. Yeah, I want to see, Reese Hoskins is tearing it up down in the minor leagues, has been all year, continues to hit home runs, and he's
I
like,
say we just bring him up.
I want Hoskins, Alfaro, and Kingery up right now. Why would Andrew Knapp was catching yesterday? Why can't Jorge Alfaro catch twice a week? Andrew Knapp's going to catch twice a week. Let Jorge Alfaro catch twice a week. I mean, good Lord.
Yeah, Anthony Davis was selected first by New Orleans. This is the 2012 draft. Then it was Bradley Beal, then Damian Lillard, Harrison Barnes.
Oh, that's a different draft then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Deion Waiters. What draft was Deion Waiters taken in?
this draft he was the fourth overall.
Oh, he was the
Oh,
fourth
there
pick.
he is.
Fourth pick.
After Damian Lillard?
No, excuse me. He went Anthony Davis, Michael Kidd Gilchrist, Bradley Beal at third,
Mm-hmm.
then Deion Waiters number 4.
Deion Waiters was fourth. So Bradley Beal went third to the Wizards. See, if you're the Sixers and you can get a Bradley Beal-type player with the third overall pick.
And Austin Rivers was a top 10 pick.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
how
Very
that
early.
was the draft class. And Kendall Marshall, remember him? He was a 13th.
No, I don't remember him at all.
He played
I
for
remember the
Sixers.
Sixers taking Mo Harkless that year.
And they traded him
I
to.
think that same night.
Was it
Yeah,
Mo Harkless?
it
Was he
was.
the 13th pick or something out of St. John's?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they like traded him for
What a terrible draft.
Yeah,
What was it?
15th overall pick by the Sixers.
That was the years where they were going to the NBA playoffs.
Yeah.
But they weren't ever any good. So they would barely sneak in, then get eliminated. So they never were able to improve because they'd always
Right.
be picking 13th, 14th, 15th. And unlike the Bucks who like lucked into Giannis Antetokounmpo,
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
the Greek freak at like 13, the Sixers were never able to get that guy. Instead they came away with guys like Thaddeus Young. Yeah, I know you're laughing as a
Yeah.
Lakers fan because Thaddeus Young played for you for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, Thaddeus
never,
Young.
That never played for the Lakers.
Didn't he?
That?
No.
Thought Thaddeus Young played for the Lakers
maybe it's a different Young.
after the Sixers. Didn't he play for the
He
Lakers?
went right to the Pacers.
Yeah.
You guys traded him away to the Pacers.
Evan Turner. Remember when Evan Turner was the second pick? See,
Yeah.
the Sixers
Did you see what on Twitter?
The Sixers gotta hope that they don't draft an Evan Turner like a player like that.
Somebody asked Evan Turner why he couldn't bring a championship to Philadelphia, and he said because the organization traded everybody away.
Oh yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, that's
Stinky.
why.
Thanks,
That's why,
Stinky.
Evan. That's why that happened.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah.
He struggled to get minutes in Boston, and still struggling.
How delusional is a guy like that? Like
Yeah.
the reason that we were building something special, I would have been a superstar, man.
Right.
I would have been putting asses in those seats, but then they traded us.
You want to talk about a funky jump shot? That's a funky jump shot.
Oh,
from
yeah.
Evan Turner.
Oh, stop it. He had a bad jump shot. Don't make it seem like Lonzo Ball has the funkiest of funky jump shots.
It goes in every time.
It does not go in every time.
Every time.
And NBA defenders are much different than college defenders.
Get a clue. It goes in every time.
I hope he falls. I hope he free falls.
I cannot wait until Thursday.
I hope
Give
he
me
free falls.
Give me two players.
I hope the report that's out today is correct and Josh Jackson gets taken by the Celtics with the first pick. Then it means Magic takes Lonzo, and then Markelle Fultz falls right into the Sixers' lap. That would be phenomenal.
Celtics won't go Josh Jackson.
You better hope so.
I'm hearing like rumors with Jason Tatum going first overall to Boston.
Nobody's taking Jason Tatum first overall.
That's what I'm hearing.
Your
from the rumor
reports
mill.
suck.
Well, I'm from the fucking rumor mills.
That's a rumor.
Jesus
That's a
Christ.
rumor, all right. That must be from a
Christ's
rumor
sake.
mill.
Yeah.
I don't know what reports you're getting.
Frank's so hostile.
I know,
I
dude.
am
Look
getting
what
hostile.
happens. Look what happens when the Predators lose. Think about that report. Whoever made that report, who's that? Elliot Shore Parks?
It's not ESP. I'll tell you that.
That's somebody that has shitty takes. Let me tell you.
Let me figure out where I
He's
found it
terrible,
from.
dude.
That's somebody with terrible takes.
Rather get my news.
I heard a report that Jason Tatum could go number 1 overall. If the Celtics take Jason Tatum
it would
over
possibly-
Markelle Fultz,
Here's what would happen.
Lonzo
It's
Ball
probably going to be a trade down if
with
they're going to
Josh
go with
Jackson.
with Jason Tatum. But I'm trying to
Danny
see
Ainge
where
isn't that stupid.
He is not stupid.
Because I was thinking about this last night. Say the Celtics go ahead and take Markelle Fultz, right? And Isaiah Thomas got 1 year left on his deal. The Celtics want to get back up into the first round. They give the Sixers a call for the 3rd overall pick and say, "Here, we'll give you Isaiah Thomas and our 2 picks next year for that 3rd pick."
The Celtics are not trading Isaiah Thomas for that
Would
3rd
No.
pick.
Would you do it?
No.
Hypothetically, would you?
I don't. For the 3rd pick, yeah, I'll take Isaiah Thomas for the 3rd pick. But I don't think the Celtics are trading Isaiah Thomas for the 3rd pick. I think you need to give them more than the 3rd pick to get Isaiah Thomas.
I don't know.
Oh, it's that
They'll
one.
get 2 young stars. Because then if you think about it,
There we go.
think
I
about
found
that
it.
trade does happen, then you have Markelle Fultz, who can start already. He's proven to be an NBA player. And then if the Lakers don't go Josh Jackson, then you go Josh Jackson with the 3rd overall pick, and then you go. There you go. You got Markelle Fultz and Josh Jackson. Then the Sixers finally have their point guard they've been waiting for. There you go.
Yeah, well, whatever. I still think Lonzo ends up at 4 with the Phoenix Suns.
All right, here's where I found the Jason Tatum.
That's
thing.
like a bootleg Los Angeles. You
Now
know what I
listen,
mean? Like
listen.
he doesn't exactly get his wish, but he
The
kind of
2
gets his
players
wish.
I want in this draft is obviously
Lonzo.
and I want Josh Jackson.
You want to be adopted into the Ball family. You're like, Daddy, I'm the new Ball son.
De'Aaron Fox needs to watch.
I want to be Lonzo's brother.
De'Aaron Fox needs to watch his mouth about LeBron.
Okay, so I found where I found that Jason Tatum
Shut
pick.
up.
Apparently, it was a reporter from CBS Sports. He wanted to get a little cute and pick Jason Tatum as the 1st overall pick for the Celtics.
Well, see, that's why he writes for CBS Sports, and he's not a general manager in basketball because he's a fucking idiot. Nobody's taking Jason Tatum over Markelle Fultz, Lonzo Ball, Josh Jackson,
That's only 3.
especially Danny Ainge.
especially Ainge.
Danny Ainge ain't that stupid.
Like
Unless
the
we-
Phoenix
unless-
Suns might do that.
Markel's only worked out for the Celtics and the Lakers, right? He hasn't worked out for the Sixers.
I don't think Markel's even. I mean, has Markel even worked out for the Lakers?
Yeah, he worked out yesterday.
Markel Fultz did. Lonzo Ball's coming in for a second workout for the Lakers.
Yeah, today. He's got to redeem himself.
I don't think Markel's worked out. Well, no, he worked out for the Sixers.
I know
think
he worked out for the Sixers.
I think Markel Fultz was like his first workout was with the Sixers.
And I know that the Sixers actually had Malik Monk over.
And today.
Yeah.
It's his.
And they really like Malik Monk.
Yeah, I
right
like
now.
Malik Monk at
That's
3
a
as
good
well.
scorer, too.
Yeah, he's a guy that
Yeah.
can score the basketball. That's all I care about. Now, if they could get him at 5, there's a lot of talk about a possible trade with Sacramento, giving Sacramento the 3rd pick and getting the 5th and the 10th pick back in return. And then you could take Malik Monk at 5.
Would you do that?
If Malik Monk's there
5
at
and
5,
10.
I like Malik Monk,
Yeah, but-
so I would take him at 5.
Even if Josh Jackson's on the board, you still moving down. If
No,
Markel
that's
Fultz
that's
goes
what I do if
Lonzo
Lonzo Ball's there. If Jackson and if Fultz and Jackson go 1-2, I'm not taking Lonzo Ball.
and he goes to Sacramento.
You know, and I'll trade. Yeah, and I'll trade. He can go to Sacramento and rot.
Yeah.
You know, where Daddy can. Oh well, you know what? It's not Los Angeles, but we'll take it. Like I'm sure you will.
And like you said, Phoenix is like.
Then all he can do is talk shit about
like the
Steph Curry the
disease of
entire
LA.
time. Yeah, you know, Phoenix is like a bootleg Los Angeles. You know, he goes to Phoenix and say he makes it to the 4th pick. You know, Phoenix is like Los Angeles without all the hype
If that does
and the
happen,
media
I don't
attention.
think- if that does happen, I don't think Phoenix pays up on Lonzo.
Lonzo and Devin Booker might play pretty well together.
Telling you, man.
Booker's a legit scorer. Didn't he score 71? Was that what he scored this year?
Yeah, 71.
71?
On Boston.
Jesus. And Phoenix sucks so bad.
So bad.
They're like
They have-
so
They have
terrible.
that underachiever Eric Bledsoe's. their
Yeah, I
point
know.
guard. That
They're going to
dragon
trade
kid.
him. He's going to end up being LeBron's new teammate. Watch.
God. But I hope that's the 2 players I want. I want Lonzo or Josh Jackson.
You want LeBron next year. I know you.
I'll take him, dude.
No shit.
I'll take him.
No shit. Anybody in their right
everybody wants to
mind will
get
take
LeBron.
LeBron.
Yeah.
Win another ring, go ahead. Do it with the Lakers. That's fine. What can I say? You know, it's good to be a Lakers fan, but
It's good to be a Lakers fan. No, it's not.
Why you Sixers
You were
fans
not raised properly.
sit there
I'm
and
mad that you're
cry?
even wearing that shirt. You should take it off. As a matter
Take
of
it
fact.
off.
No, don't
Take
take it
it off.
No, don't take it off,
Rock.
please. Don't take it off.
Well, you're a terrible organization.
The Sixers?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's make fun
You
of the
guys just
Clippers.
hired Kobe's old
Yeah.
agent as your GM.
Yep.
Type of fucking sense. Rob
Right.
Palenka,
Oh God.
one of the bench players for that Fab 5 team at the University of Michigan.
Chris Webber called that timeout in the corner. When
Yes,
he did.
and Jalen Rose used to make a joke that the only reason Rob Palenka was on that team, besides being a great shooter, was to help keep the team GPA up. Say, listen, Rob, the only reason you're on this team is somebody's got to keep the team GPA up. So that's
Oh,
your new
God.
agent.
That's fine.
Enjoy him.
It's fine.
That's your new GM, I mean.
He's got more connections than the Sixers front office does. So
Why? Because he knows Kobe?
Yep.
Okay, enough.
And Kobe's going to come in for player personnel.
Yeah, I'm
Stop.
sure. That's going to be like Michael when Michael was at player personnel. And then Michael came out of retirement because he was so pissed that who was the guy he took number 1 overall?
Kwame Brown.
Kwame Brown. It
Wizards,
didn't show enough effort, and he had to
Yeah.
show his guys. These are the guys I drafted and signed, and I got to show them what a real championship effort is like.
Jeez.
We'll discuss the NBA Finals with the Warriors winning their 2nd title in 3 years. Now a dynasty in the making, perhaps, despite LeBron's historical performance, averaging a triple-double throughout, even though you say he's no longer in the GOAT conversation.
No longer.
Okay, well, whatever. We'll have to see how people feel about that. We're going to go on Twitter, and we're going to find some haters because, you know, there's nothing better than just letting haters hate. And we're going to let the haters hate, and we're going to have some fun with some of the most hate-worthy tweets out there about not only LeBron, but Kevin Durant, because I find it ridiculous that so many people are hating on Kevin Durant for going to Golden State after spending 10 years in Oklahoma City and not winning shit. Okay, you spent 10 years in Oklahoma City. Okay, spend 10 minutes in Oklahoma City and tell me you're not hoping a tornado comes along to take you anywhere outside of that fucking godforsaken place. Okay? Yeah, you're hoping you get swept away.
Freaking fucking Wizard.
He was not going to win.
Nah.
He was not going to win in Oklahoma City. And we got a problem with this guy going to Golden State. So we're going to find some haters on both sides and have some fun with these tweets. Kind of like a little after-hours segment, Frank.
Oh,
little
boy.
game that we're playing. Let the haters hate.
I love games.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
You were a Barney kid growing up. You would like games.
You too.
I know. I loved Barney growing up. Ralph, you look like a Barney kid
Yep.
growing up.
I had the VHS.
Oh, my God. That's ridiculous.
All right, kids, I'll tuck you in.
Oh, God.
I found your blanket.
Think
in the
about that as
closet.
we go to commercial break.
Yep.
This is the Rundown, A2DRadio.com. Scanzano Sports Center, located at 5 Carnegie Plaza in Cherry Hill, 856-889-3434. Visit their website, scanzanosports.com.
A2DRadio.com is sponsored by The Sports Outlet for all your sporting needs. Located 703 Black Horse Pike in Glendora, New Jersey. Give them a call at 856-939-2030 or email them at sportsoutletnj@comcast.net or visit them on the web at www.sportsoutletinc.com for all your sporting needs. The Sports Outlet.
Hey, do you need to get your skills in shape? Then contact the Scanzano Sports Center, located at 5 Carnegie Plaza in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. You can give them a call at 856-889-3434 or visit them on the web at www.scanzanosports.com. John Scanzano offers individual, semi-private, and team training lessons in hitting, pitching, catching, outfield, along with turf rentals. The Scanzano Sports Center is equipped with a 31,000 square foot indoor facility, 4 batting cages, and a 4,000 square foot strengthening and conditioning room. So what are you waiting for? Contact the Scanzano Sports Center today.
A2DRadio.com is proudly sponsored by Gibson Mayer LLC Certified Public Accountants. Gibson Mayer, located in Yardley, PA, is a leading accounting and business consulting firm with a proven track record of handling critical issues with expertise across many different industries, including construction, distribution, hospitality, manufacturing, real estate, service trades, merchandising, professional services, and professional athletes. Give them a call at 215-369-3300. That's 215-369-3300. Your initial consultation is always free, and if you tell them that Tom and Mike from AM and the PM sent you, you'll receive 15% off all income tax services completed by February 15th. That's Gibson Mayer LLC Certified Public Accountants, 215-369-3300, or visit them on the web at www.gibsonmayer.com. That's gibsonmayer.com.
Fellas, you ever come in from that baseball or football game and your woman won't come near you because you stink beyond belief? Then you need Soap Stash. You should never settle for a generic hygiene product that only covers up the stench. Treat your skin with the best nutrients. Feel clean with the only soap you'll need. The highest grade carrier oils are ingrained in all of their products, which are 100% natural and terrific for your skin. No sulfates, parabens, or phthalates, and synthetic fragrance free. Contact Soap Stash for your sample package and give your woman what she deserves. You can contact Soap Stash at 844-890-3197 or visit them on the web at soapstash.com or Facebook at Soapstash LLC. Once again, their number is 844-890-3197. Soap Stash, the new soap standard.
This is the Rundown on A2DRadio.com. I feel like this is the love ballad that plays, like the love song that plays in like every movie. Every romantic movie kissing scene ever.
I got no comment on that one.
16 Candles.
Yeah. It is a good movie, yeah. It's like, they're dancing and then, they're about to go in for the kiss.
Like the prom. It's like prom.
The slow dance. That's now leading to the slow kiss. This is the song that's always playing.
Like if you ever watch old movies, it's always like proms.
Yeah, this is the song that's always playing too.
Like Back to the Future was like a prom.
Back to the Future, prom,
Like
Dirty Dancing, a nice dance.
It's all like that back then in movies. Like the old movies. Like you ever watch a 1920 movie?
No, I don't.
I have.
Don't watch it. Because I never have.
I don't watch it.
Well, I have.
1920s movies. You mean To Kill a Mockingbird? Is that close enough?
No, that's like from the 60s.
Well, it's close enough.
What are you
It's like a 50-year-old movie.
That's close enough to the 1920s.
Oh,
I've watched The
jeez.
Wizard of Oz. That's the closest I'm getting to the 1920s.
All right, 1939.
And I've watched The Three Stooges.
Was that when Wizard of Oz was?
1939.
Yes, 1939.
Holy shit.
And I've watched The Three Stooges from before that.
How the hell they get color in 1939?
Well, it's been restored now. When you watch it now, it's restored a lot more. But that was that was when the initial color came.
Yeah, you can actually find
initial
the
color
Munchkins,
started.
Apparently, in the HD version, you can actually find one of the Munchkins hang himself.
Lovely.
Yeah.
In the back, right?
In the background, yeah. But apparently,
was it real? Was he really hanging himself?
No, it was all an urban legend. Apparently, it was like a bird prop or something that looked weird.
Like a gnome with a rope around its neck, like one of those garden gnomes,
Didn't
making it look like a midget.
Who's your favorite character from the Wizard of Oz?
What is it?
I mean,
what's your favorite?
My favorite character is the bitch that played Dorothy.
Judy Garland.
Yeah, Judy Garland. I mean, she was smoking hot. I mean, come on. Like, how like when
I would take her to a drive-in movie.
Like when you're 12, like how do you not fantasize about like smashing the shit out of like 18-year-old Judy Garland in The Wizard of Oz?
Dorothy.
Come on, like she was smoking hot.
Oh,
and who was the Mickey Rooney? Is that the guy that she ended up like being in all those movies with back in that time? And they were the hot Hollywood couple. Yes, it was.
It was Judy Garland and
Mickey Rooney.
She did drugs, right?
Yeah, that's how she died.
So did everybody in the 1930s.
And she gave birth to Elizabeth Taylor. So
yeah, Mickey Rooney and her had like had a long professional career
and doing cocaine.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
A long professional career that involved a lot of cocaine use.
Let's figure it out.
Mickey Rooney.
What?
I wonder if that's why Mickey Rooney was so short. All the drugs.
Yeah, that's why he advertised those crazy pills.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Mickey Rooney's crazy pills. Let's see. Judy Garland. Nothing about Mickey. Oh, there we go. 9 films with Mickey Rooney.
Exactly.
There we go.
Exactly. See? I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Okay.
They did a special documentary on it when Mickey Rooney died.
Oh, great.
Can your phone stop going off over here, Ralph? Why are we so important all of a sudden?
It's my people from L.A.
It's your people.
Oh.
It's your people. What are your people saying?
That Lonzo Ball will be selected with the second overall
Is that what
pick.
they're
Good,
saying?
and we can get Markelle Fultz. Thank you very much.
Oh, Danny Ainge ain't passing on Markelle Fultz.
Hey, if he takes
stop it.
If he takes Josh
Stop
Jackson
it.
number one.
No, he ain't taking Josh
Why not?
Jackson. Because you had Jaylen
that
Brown.
I heard somebody say that Josh Jackson is Kawhi Leonard.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why?
Josh Jackson can't play defense. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Have you seen his Kansas
He's already a
games?
phenomenal defender.
Okay.
That's like his big time NFL skill at the moment.
Go ahead. Danny Ainge can pass up on another point guard and then pay Isaiah Thomas a max contract when he doesn't deserve it. Congratulations.
What are you talking about?
Isaiah Thomas isn't a great player. We had this discussion last week. He's not a great player, Zach. He's a good player.
Okay. Is LeBron James for real? Apparently he said only 2 people can score on him in the post, Shaq and Jesus. First of all, they're the same person. Let's be honest, okay?
Yeah.
In basketball terms,
They're both the same.
yeah, Shaq is Jesus.
Do I remember Kobe posting up LeBron when they were playing?
Didn't Kevin Durant make him fall on his ass and go dunk?
Didn't everybody dunk on him at some point?
Didn't LeBron not show any effort defensively and
Right.
And OKC's going after Blake Griffin.
Yeah, that's
Christ. Sorry, Blake.
Sorry, Clipper Nation. All seven of you are going to be very disappointed next season.
Maybe
them
that's
fraud fans out there
maybe
in
that's the
LA
best
cheering
teammate
for
that
the
Russell
Clippers.
Westbrook could have.
Russell Westbrook can't win with nobody, dude.
Russell
He's a
Westbrook
Melo.
needs to be a guy that
He's a
has.
Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, he can't play with other legit superstars.
He stinks.
Oh
Okay, sorry.
my God!
Sorry. He doesn't stink.
Oh my God, he stinks.
He doesn't stink. My bad.
No,
He's
I mean
a good player.
Blake Griffin will be the perfect player. I mean, imagine Steven Adams is the guy that's their big man
Yeah.
right
And
now.
he's only 24 years old, too.
You know, like, come on, Blake Griffin will be so much better than Steven Adams. That's not
He'd be
even
better than
funny.
Enes Kanter.
Yeah.
Anything's better than Enes Kanter.
Enes Kanter's under investigation
He
with the
played for-
Turkish government.
He played
Did
for
you hear
Utah,
that,
right?
Ralph?
Yeah, with his dad, right?
Enes
His dad
Kanter-
got thrown in jail.
He's under investigation
Yeah.
with the Turkish government. They think he's a terrorist.
Right.
Wow. And he's from that country.
Yeah, he's from Turkey. Yeah, he's from Turkey. I think he said something about like the government or something over there.
That's crazy.
Because apparently the president of Turkey is making the path to dictatorship over
And
there.
they're like Singapore over there, where like you say something bad about the government, and you get like 100 lashes. You know, It's
Right.
like, 100 lashes with the whip. Like that. That's still that type of environment. And people are bitching about like shit in this country. Like,
Yeah.
all right, go to Singapore. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like
it's pretty,
Get
but
your-
don't chew gum.
Get your,
you know,
your finger
many,
cut off.
Trump's got like a 30% approval rate right now. Like in Singapore, that gets you 100 lashes with the whip. You know?
Oh, here's something else. Governor Chris Christie has a 15% approval rating in the state, the lowest ever in
Nice.
all the 50 states with their governors. Fuck that guy. Fuck Chris Christie, you fat fuck.
Why are we talking about Chris Christie?
Because he's a fat
Ene-
fuck.
Now, Enes Kanter played
So are
for,
you.
He played for Utah, right? Before
Yeah.
he came to OKC? Yeah.
Who
He
cares
stunk there.
where Enes Kanter played?
Well, go ahead.
Are
Go
we
ahead,
for real?
Blake. Take your injury-prone self to OKC and see if you could last the whole season. Bum.
Listen, that's going to stop this Warriors dynasty, isn't it? Is that going to Russell Westbrook and Blake Griffin? That's the answer to this Warriors dynasty.
Okay. Have fun getting the AC.
Are the Warriors a dynasty in the making now?
Yeah, 100%.
KD stays
They're
there.
winning back-to-back, dude. Nobody's stopping them.
3 out of 4 years.
Who's stopping
They'll
them,
be like the Yankees
Yeah.
from the early 2000s, the late 90s into the early 2000s.
I don't know how you can classify the Warriors a super team when first of all Steph was the 7th pick, Draymond was the 32nd pick, and Clay
Listen,
was the
I don't-
11th pick.
I don't care
and then
about
you
all
just,
that,
You just
okay?
add Kevin Durant.
I agree
So
with
basically,
LeBron.
What would you agree with LeBron? With?
LeBron says that he don't believe in super teams. He doesn't believe in any of that. I don't believe in that either. That's a bunch of nonsense. All right? It's a championship team. The Yankees, were they a super team in the late 90s when they were a dynasty?
That was-
Of course. Are the Patriots a super team?
Yeah.
Good for us. So what? Fuck them for being a super team. They're all a bunch of crumbs. Tom Brady's a low-life piece of shit because all of a sudden they formed a super team out there?
Yeah, he's a low life piece of shit.
Oh, stop it.
Stole a ring off my finger.
Low-life piece of shit that fucks Giselle Bundchen every day.
He stole a ring off my finger and your finger and Frank's finger.
Good for him. That's
Piece
what
of
Donovan
shit.
gets for being small time, not having what it takes to get it done in the big situation and vomiting in crunch time.
Yeah.
That's what you get
asshole.
for drinking beer and eating hamburgers on Fat Boy Friday instead of being worried about beating Tom Brady. That's what you get. Terrell Owens showed up on a half-broken ankle. You're vomiting in the huddle with 6 minutes to play.
Yeah.
Real leader.
T.O. was the leader.
I can't rationally look at Donovan McNabb. I'm sorry. I hate Donovan.
Why?
Because Donovan is a self-absorbed, like, just total piece of shit. I mean, how many times has been arrested for DUI now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And anybody that comes out when they're being retired or having their number retired and being added into a team's Hall of Fame, number 5 will always love you. How self-absorbed are you? You called yourself number 5.
I know.
It's like, does Michael Jordan go,
Piece of
the
shit.
GOAT is here? Like, you know what I mean?
He
Like,
should.
you know,
should.
but he doesn't. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Donovan is
Like
just
some John Cena
a
shit.
self-absorbed.
The champ is here. Michael Jordan walks in. The GOAT is here.
But again, I can't look at Donovan through rational eyes. Like,
Right.
I am a Donovan hater. It is like well documented. That's what happens though when you get sick in the Super Bowl. I just don't forgive you. As a little kid, you ruined my childhood, Donovan. You ruined my childhood.
How old were you?
11, 12.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, you ruined my childhood. Okay? Torture.
You ruined my 6th
It was one of
grade
the.
year.
It was one of those traumatizing experiences for
You
me.
ruined my 6th grade.
Yeah,
year.
you know, it was one of those traumatizing experiences. You know what I mean? I was never the same again. It ruined me mentally. I could never get over it. I was
Zach, what's
scarred for
wrong?
life.
That piece of shit.
I was
Donovan.
scarred for life. Donovan scarred me for life, Ralph.
Oh man.
I'll never forget that ugly, ugly interception over the middle of Teddy Bruschi.
I know.
Just scarred me for
God
life.
damn it.
Stop torturing us.
And then he missed Brian Westbrook on a wheel route.
That piece of shit.
Oh, my God. Like, he was wide open. How'd you miss him on a wheel route? The hell? Jesus Christ. What are you trying to torment me? Traumatizing.
We
Mental
haven't been
scarring.
back since. We haven't been back since.
I felt so violated. I felt like I got molested by Donovan McNabb. Like, that's how scarred I felt mentally.
Oh, jeez. That's a little.
You know what I mean, Frank. You're at that level of depressed. You know what I mean by feeling that traumatized and mentally scarred.
No.
Why are you so mentally scarred? It can't just be because the Predators lost.
No, it's not.
There's got to be more going on. Like, why are you so mentally traumatized? Why is there mental scarring?
I don't
Who
know.
touched you?
Nobody.
You had to tell me you can just write it on
Yes,
a napkin.
exactly. You can be honest. Explain this depression. There's this massive depression.
No,
You
there's.
just write it down on a
No.
napkin and just slide it over to me.
Just give the initials.
No.
Here's the doll. Explain where you were touched.
No.
No.
No, just
But
no.
it's like, he's like we were talking about CSI earlier. Like he's like that victim, that has like that has what's it called? No, like they're in denial about actually it actually happening. You know what I mean?
Like, no.
Yeah, it's like
No.
it's like when a woman that gets beat by her husband, and she can like I love him. He does, it's like it's like that wife beater syndrome. That
Stockholm syndrome.
yeah, whatever you call it, the official term for it.
Frank knows every term, man.
I know. He's such an intelligent person. That's why I don't understand why he's depressed. He could win a Jeopardy episode, yet like he is
Can you really?
like
do
on the
that?
verge of
Yeah.
Frank,
suicide.
you watch Jeopardy?
I love Jeopardy.
Yeah, I know he'll win. Yeah, Tom will tell you we had to stop in the middle of Philly or whatever the one time because Final Jeopardy was on, and it was on a TV at the pizza place or something.
No
And Frank had to
way.
look through the window and watch it.
Wait,
No.
A few years back, I can't remember
at
where we were
Legends?
at. Yeah, maybe it was in Burlington at Legends. Jeopardy was on, and he had to look
Yeah.
through the window and watch Final Jeopardy and the Final Jeopardy question.
Did you get the answer right, though?
I did get it right.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
I know, that's it. Like, so
Like, I get, like, one question right out of that whole entire game.
I watch Sports Jeopardy at night sometimes with Dan Patrick.
Oh,
I
yeah.
watched that.
I'll dominate that shit. I'll be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'll run away with Sports Jeopardy episodes and shit. Remember that show Stump the Schwab or whatever it was?
Yeah, I love the Schwab.
You look like him.
Well, the Schwab is a writer
young
of the
version of
questions
the
on the
Schwab.
show. He writes all the questions.
He
for that
writes the
show.
questions.
Yeah, he writes the questions.
And then you got to try to answer more of them right than he
Yeah.
does. How rigged is this show? I write the questions. Now you got to answer more of them correctly
Not
than me.
Stump the Schwab, but for Sports Jeopardy. He writes.
Oh,
he's
Dan
like
Patrick writes the questions.
No, the Schwab writes the questions.
Oh, okay. I thought he wrote the questions for the Stump the Schwab show.
No.
That would be like,
That'd be
the
rigged
most
as hell.
rigged thing ever,
Yeah.
Nobody could beat me. Well, no kidding. These are your questions. Like, kind of nonsense.
Well, Schwabby, you.
that would be like them having to play against Alex Trebek on Jeopardy.
Oh, God.
You got to play against me.
Or playing against Bob Barker on The Price is Right. It's out of nowhere.
You mean Drew Carey?
Whatever.
Bob Barker.
Bob Barker.
Yeah, Bob Barker, isn't he dead yet?
No.
When's he
He's-
gonna die?
He's like 94 or something.
Time to die.
Time to die, you old bitch.
Yeah, I know. Time for you to,
The Price is Wrong.
walk to the light.
The Price is Right, bitch.
Yes. Exactly. By the way, anybody that's seen the A2D radio videos of Ryan Brodo with Tom and Paul McCree golfing for Ryan's birthday, we were mentioning earlier that Paul in that video, he reminds me of the scene from Happy Gilmore, where the guy's all dressed up in the crazy outfit to golf, and Chubbs is talking Adam Sandler's character, Happy. He's like, hey, by the way, thanks for dressing up. And Happy's like, are you kidding me? If I dress like that, I'd have to kick my own ass. Like that's what Paul's outfit reminds me of.
That's a great movie too.
Oh my God. Because like now, like the more you watch Adam Sandler movies from now, like the more like funny like his old movies become. You're like, oh, I forgot how good Adam Sandler movies used to be.
What happened?
2 weeks ago, all I did with my girlfriend was sit outside, drinking a beer, watching Billy Madison clips on YouTube, like just like every like funny clip I could find of Billy Madison. My favorite is when they're telling the story about the dog, you know, and you know the dog the puppy that lost its way. You know, and everybody else is sleeping by the end of the story when Miss Lippy's reading the story.
And then there's Billy.
You know, but Billy's just sitting there and he's like, whoa, 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 Miss Lippy. Yeah. You know, the point of the story I don't like is how he gave up on looking for the dog after just an hour. Yeah. He's like, you can't stop looking after just an hour. I mean, you got to think. You got a pet. You've got a responsibility. You can't just sit on your porch like a goon and give up on your responsibility. You got to get off your ass and find that fucking dog. That's my favorite part. I think it's time for dodgeball. That's like my favorite part of that whole movie. As a teacher, you're just like, You know, and you know, it's like as a teacher, you want to encourage, you know, like you encourage your second graders to remember being in like second grade and like being encouraged to think. You know, like, well, come up with your own thoughts. You know what I mean? Don't be a follower. Come up with your own, you know, answer to this question. You know, well, it's a very interesting take on this story. You know, like you want to be like, okay, that's inappropriate, but at the same time, like you're applauded for being an independent thinker. You know,
it's motivational.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that movie's awesome. Movie. Yeah, on the bus with Chris Farley as the bus driver.
Yeah.
Guy drives like an animal. Drives like Frank. I thought I was going to die on the way down here with Frank. Frank drives his little Fiat. He's going like 90 miles an hour on 295.
Oh, shit.
Didn't know this thing was going to hold the road.
Gust of wind.
I know. Like, we're going to go 90 miles an hour.
Well,
and you know,
how is that car, Frank?
It drives fast. It's a nice
I like going
car.
fast.
Is it a sport?
It is a sport car, yes.
Wow.
It's a Fiat.
How's it on bridges?
Good.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a Fiat. You can't act like this. It's not a sports car. People barely even see your damn car.
I know.
People merge into like, he'll be driving and people will just merge into his lane like he's not there. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you.
Yeah, asshole.
Tiny ass car.
I didn't see your hot box car.
Tiny ass little car. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I apologize. It was in my, your entire car was in my blind spot, you know.
Your Matchbox car.
Most blind spots, you know, you could see part of the car. You're like, oh, shit, I didn't, you know. Oh, I saw you at the last second. Like, he just disappears. This car's so tiny, it disappears. It's in everybody's blind spot. Just like, oh, like, fuck you. You know, like, merge into your lane without you even, merge into your lane without you even, without even caring about you being here.
That's Frank's car is pretty.
Frank's got a phone call.
Christ.
You know what, Frank? Just stay out there.
Always ditching us.
I know. You know what? We don't need him. I'll produce from here this point forward, Ralph.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know where we've gone off on a tangent, but we'll get back to the question at hand. Which Phillies prospect do you want to see most this season? Jorge Alfaro, Rhys Hoskins, Scott Kingery, J.P. Crawford. You want J.P. I want all of them, but I want the first three. Alfaro, Hoskins, and Kingery. I want them more than anybody else. Like, that's who I want up right now. They're all hot. They're all hitting the cover off the ball down in the minors.
Hoskins is the first baseman. I mean, he's the outfielder, right?
Yeah, he can play first and outfield, but him and Cousins were the power tandem down there. Hoskins hit 38 homers last year, but he's hitting 293 this year, whereas Cousins only hitting like 220. Yeah. And Hoskins played college ball. He was a fifth-round pick like 2 years ago or whatever, so this is his second full minor league season.
And he's ripping it, bro.
But last year he hit 38 homers. Like, he's ready at this point. You know, Tommy Joseph is just, he's just a guy. Yeah, I don't need to continue to see Tommy Joseph in this lineup every day. You know, that's just ridiculous. Jorge Alfaro, I don't need to see Andrew Knapp in this lineup every damn day. Okay, that's just ridiculous.
Or Cameron Rupp.
You know, I don't need to see Cameron Rupp. Okay, cool beard, big ass head.
I know.
You know.
Big ass ball head too.
You know, he looks like his helmet doesn't fit properly. Okay, he looks like a character. He looks like a guy that I would like to go out and have a few beers with after a game. But,
Yeah.
like, I don't, I'd rather have Alfaro up.
Bring to your softball
You know,
tournament.
Kingery's hitting, Kingery looks like a 30-30 guy all of a sudden down in the minors. I know it's just double A, but Klentak said he's not ready to play up here yet.
What the hell? How do you?
Cesar
how do you
Hernandez
pronounce
is
a
out for
guy
6
that he's ready?
weeks.
How do you pronounce
So
a guy?
Cesar Hernandez is out for 6 weeks, so who's ready to play? We
Yeah.
have Andres Blanco play over him? Really? Howie Kendrick's going to play over Scott Kingery? We're not even going to bring up Roman Quinn probably.
Roman Quinn.
Like, he could at least
And
play
Nick
second
Wi-
base.
Nick Williams is down there too.
He could play second base in Hernandez is absent. And Hernandez is like our best player this year so far, our best hitter.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus.
And then there's Freddie. On base
Freddie
percentage
Galvis
is
stinks.
290.
He's supposed to hit 290, and he's
Yeah.
got a 290 on base percentage. And everybody's talking about is how good his defense is. Every shortstop in baseball is a phenomenal defensive fielder.
But yet again, our young guys are just riding
Every single one of them
away.
is a phenomenal defensive
Just
player. And then I hear about how
riding
great of a
away.
leader apparently he is in the clubhouse.
Who, Freddie?
Yeah,
Christ.
apparently. Good. He needs to be a good leader. He's a shitty ball player.
Yeah.
Should be a leader.
He'll be
Not a
like,
superstar. The superstars don't have to be leaders. You need guys like Galvis to be the glue guys and keep the team together. You know?
Freddie Galvis. stinks
Tired of hearing
anyway.
about Freddie Galvis. Fucking terrible. I have no idea how he hit 20 home runs a year ago.
Well, I mean, this is so hard for the Phillies to do, to bring up to young guys, is because, I mean, 1 week Freddie's hitting good. Then another week he stinks. Then you have Tommy Joseph hitting the ball off the cover for 1 week, and then he stinks. So it's like you don't know what you're getting out of Freddie and Tommy. But yet again, Tommy's just a guy. You don't have to see him in the lineup anymore. And Freddie is he's just a goddamn disease. A straight up disease.
Freddie Galvis is?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a disease. He just stinks.
He stinks and he's a disease too.
I don't know why. There's no reason people should talk this
Like,
much about Freddie Galvis.
How do you know what guy's ready for the major league? When he's
He's-
playing Double-A ball and he's playing Triple-A ball.
You've
How
got
do
to
you
bring
know?
guys up.
That's the only way you know, right?
Yeah, I mean,
So, like,
guys, you either a good enough ball player or you're not. Okay, like you're either a big league guy or you're not. And okay, like Dominic Brown didn't make it. Didn't not make it. Because Dominic Brown stunk eventually. That didn't happen because we brought him up too early and then killed his confidence. It just happened because he's not good enough.
yeah.
Okay,
That's where he is right now. He's with the White Sox Triple-A team.
he
He's
stinks.
with a minor league team.
He's
Congratulations.
just not good enough.
Oh, he stinks. But I don't know. How do you know when a guy's ready? The only way you can know when a guy's ready is if you bring him up to the big leagues and see what he's got for about 2 weeks. I mean, you got 2 weeks to find out what a guy's got in the major leagues. At least a month.
I just hate I hate. Oh well, they're not ready to be a big league ball player. Keeping a guy down in the minors is not going to make him any more ready to play up
you're
here.
You're just gonna rot him away.
You come up here, you make maybe you either struggle at first or you're really good, whatever the case is. Maybe you're average, but whatever. If you struggle, you make your adjustments. Okay, the guys that can make the adjustments and they adapt and they go on and they're fine because they're good ball players. Okay, other guys, they don't make the adjustments and they don't make the adjustments and therefore they never become anything. And it is what it is. And just because they weren't good enough, not because they got brought up too early or somebody killed their confidence or they didn't get this amount of at-bats or whatever, that's all nonsense.
Yeah.
You're either good enough or you're not.
Yeah, you have like that whole 1 month to 2 months strength to see if you're actually a ball player. And Dominic Brown, for that whole month when he got brought up, he looked pretty good, but and he got off the Adderall, and then there you go.
Well, you think he was chooching
Oh,
it up?
Yeah.
He was chooching it up.
Yeah, 100%.
Chooch pitched the other night for the Mariners.
I know they were down 20-7.
Yeah, against the Twins.
Lit up a home run. Now we know why he's not a pitcher.
Well, he still looked better than some of our bullpen arms.
I know.
Threw a two-seamer and struck somebody out on the inside corner with a two-seamer. Imagine how embarrassing that is to get struck out by a 35-year-old catcher.
Yeah.
He was throwing like 84 miles an hour. Like your fastball is it's like Jamie Moyer pitching to you. Like
R.A. Dickey's knuckleball.
like Jesus Christ.
Remember R.A. Dickey?
Yeah, I remember him. He still pitched for the Braves. He had a good performance against us recently.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
R.A. Dickey. He's like 43 years old.
He's old. Old graybeard. Him and Bartolo Colon. They're like the 1-2.
Colon's got like a 7 ERA. He's like 2-7.
They're like the 1-2 punch for the Braves at the moment.
Christ. Then again, that stadium was a wreck anyway, huh? Still came and sold seats. Same thing with Miami. Oh my God. They might as well. They should have just kept the old stadium, just renovate it.
You know,
Christ. What the hell's building a new stadium for if you
Yeah.
can't fill seats?
haters are gonna hate Ralph, and like this is what like I talked earlier. Like, yeah, I'm so tired of the people that are talking shit about Kevin Durant taking the easy way out. Like we saw something earlier from Colin Cowherd's show, a video they made about Durant taking the easy way out. You know, to go to OKC or to go to Golden State and get his ring. Like, I'm sorry, is this not like this is what free agency was for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like this is what it was created for. So the player has the prerogative. It gives the player the freedom to go and do things like this and pick where he wants to play. Okay? If he came to Philly, we'd have no problem with it. If he would have went to Washington, nobody'd be bitching. Oh, he went back to his hometown. He wants to play with Bradley Beal or John Wall. Oh, nobody'd have a problem with that. That would have been a great destination for him. Boston. People would have been treating it differently. He went to Golden State all of a sudden, and now everybody's got to be a hater. Okay? We're going to play a little game right now, Ralph, okay? It's similar to the Facebook game we used to play with you, where we go on your Facebook and check out your nonsense. We might go back on your Facebook here soon since you've been spilling off so much crazy shit. You know, you're in love with Lonzo and everything else.
Lonzo Ball is the best draft pick.
Yeah, say exactly. We'll have to go on your Twitter and see what nonsense you've been tweeting.
Oh, jeez.
But we're gonna play a game called Haters Gonna Hate. Okay, and we'll just look at these tweets that are haters just completely showing how much hate they have for guys like KD and LeBron James. We'll do both of them. This one's from Michigan football at the. This guy's a Michigan football fan. At the Maze page, at KD Trey 5 is so trash. Let's put him on the Lakers. He wouldn't make it past the first round. Well, no shit. That's because he's going to be playing with D'Angelo Russell and Swaggy P and trash like that. Absolute garbage. Who's your center now?
Watch your mouth.
Who's your center now?
Timothy Mozgov.
Timothy Mozgov.
Oh.
Absolute garbage.
Overpaid Mozgov.
Oh, my God. He wouldn't make it past the first round. Yeah, probably because they're
Christ.
garbage. Got that garbage team around you. See the hate? See the people that hate? Can't believe he went to Golden State. Such the easy way out.
Yeah, true.
What are these people like? Why are you hating on Twitter? Like, how sad is your life? Like, these people must be as depressed as Frank if they're over here fucking being haters on Twitter and attacking, like, guys that, like, would have done,
does he give a shit that you're talking shit about him on Twitter when he just won an NBA championship and making more money than anybody else?
Kevin Durant's responding to these haters on Twitters. He's like, that's why I've got a ring. Like, he just responded, that's why I just won a ring, right? Somebody retweeted his tweet from 2010 about what happened to guys staying competitive and all that.
Like,
let's come at these peoples. Let's come at these peoples. And he responded to that tweet. He's like, let's come at these peoples. That's why I went to Golden State so we could be competitive and go at these peoples. He just doesn't care. People are just such haters. Like, they're so ridiculous. Look, here you go. Funny, but at KD Trey 5 took the quickie route to a title just this year. Thank God W's didn't lose or would have had to get Westbrook too. So meaning the Warriors didn't lose or he would have had to get Westbrook too.
What a dumbass.
Because Draymond wore a quickie T-shirt
to
the parade.
He's a freaking legend.
And he said, we actually got the made in Cleveland. How about that?
He's got 2 rings, bro.
Yeah, I know.
One more to tie LeBron.
I know. And you're over there sucking
One
him.
more time
You're over there
to LeBron.
blowing him on Facebook to the point where Brian Wilson comes out and tells you to get off your knees.
Brian Wilson's always on my comments, man.
I know.
don't know what's him
He
with
likes
me.
you.
Yeah,
He
I
loves
know.
you.
He likes your
It's
comment.
weird.
Yeah, he does.
Every time I put a post up, he's
He
the
like
first
yeah.
one to
Listen, he
comment.
likes. He thinks you're a good kid, Ralph.
Yeah.
Okay. He's always commenting on my comments, but it's always negative. He's always, he's always like, he told me to grow up.
Yeah.
I love how somebody like Kim tells me to grow up because I called the Ball family circus. Lonzo and LeVar, it's the Ball family circus, and he told me to grow up. Yet he's calling Kevin Durant a crumb for going to Golden State. Yeah. You see what I mean? Yeah. See that's the type of shit I hate. He's a crumb for going to Golden State. Is he really? Yeah. And now he's going to take less money to stay there, just so he can build the dynasty and continue to be a part of this dynasty in the making that is the Golden State Warriors. So how much of a crumb is he? He's taking less money.
Draymond's got 2 rings, man. He's needs
Yeah.
one more to tie LeBron. One more to tie LeBron.
Oh my!
LeBron.
Look at you trolling LeBron.
He's got one more.
See,
to
look,
tie
you're
LeBron.
a LeBron hater.
I am a LeBron hater.
Look at you.
I hate him, but I respect him. I respect him as a man, but he doesn't deserve the GOAT conversation anymore.
Mm-hmm.
3-5 in the finals, tied for 3rd most in NBA history with most losses in the finals. Guess who he ties? Kareem.
Yeah.
With 27.
But also,
but he's the greatest of all time.
but yet Kareem has more rings than
I know.
LeBron.
Yep. How crazy is that? LeBron.
This guy says now that you got your first ring, you can go back to OKC. Why would you want to do that?
Why the hell would you want to go back to OKC? Like you said, you were waiting for a tornado to sweep you up and shoot you back out to Golden State. You win another ring. Russell Westbrook ran him out of town. We all know who ran him out of town. Come on. If you don't think Russell Westbrook didn't run him out of town, you're delusional.
Durant made a tweet about he thinks Kyrie has better handles than AI. Kyrie Irving, he thinks has better handles than AI, and in some ways is better than AI. I think it's a good comparison. If you had to pick a previous NBA player that Kyrie Irving would be compared to, it probably is Allen Iverson, but he's not better than Allen. Come on. Not in this city. Yeah, come on.
He's got more rings than
Allen's a god in this city. He's not better than Allen.
He's got more rings than AI.
Yeah, but without LeBron, I mean, he couldn't carry that team without LeBron.
Don't bring that.
Right.
They won 20 games without LeBron. Kyrie won 20 games by himself as the superstar there the one year. Like, come on.
The year before he came, I think they only won 20 to 25 games, and then LeBron came, and then because it was that same year when they drafted Andrew Wiggins, and LeBron wanted Kevin Love, so they traded Andrew Wiggins for Kevin Love. That smacked him right back in the face, huh? How about that?
Yep.
Good job, buddy. What a dope. LeBron picks and chooses his players, but once it comes to crunch time and they start falling and they fail, good job, LeBron.
Somebody tweeted, #Amazon bought Whole Foods, and folks want to get on Kevin Durant for joining the Warriors. These are the super teams people should really be worried about. I agree. Amazon needs to slow its roll, okay? They are way over the line here.
Might be better than Google.
They're going to be buying Google here soon. They're going to be buying Microsoft and shit.
Yo, whoever made
They're going to buy Walmart.
Whoever made those fidget spinners, millionaire. Just like that. Couple of weeks, you're a millionaire. How crazy is that?
I don't get the obsession with those fidget spinners. I don't.
Well, I know it was for
88 kids with ADHD.
Yeah. Just smart. It's a million.
I mean,
whoever created them is
right.
I don't know if this is hating or if this is just funny, but Kevin Durant's field goal percentage, somebody put out a tweet, the funniest stat of all time. Kevin Durant's field goal percentage when defended by LeBron in the NBA Finals, 65%. LeBron James' free throw percentage throughout the NBA Finals, 64%. First of all, LeBron was shooting free throws like he was Shaq all of a sudden.
He missed a ton. He missed a ton, too.
Missed a ton down the stretch of Game 3. That could have wrapped that game up late.
He's scared to go to the free throw line in crunch time.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like he disappears at times in the fourth quarter, and this has always been his MO.
Yeah.
I mean, he did it. That's what happened in 2011 against the Mavs or whatever it was.
Disappeared.
But like he averaged a triple-double, yet going into Game 4, whatever it was, he had 11 points total in the fourth quarter in 3 games combined. Like, that's absurd.
He took those triple-doubles and that L right back to Cleveland. How did ever drink a triple-double on no ring this year, Phil, LeBron? That stinks, doesn't it? I loved every second of it. And Draymond's shirt was a legendary status right there. Because Draymond's got 2. He's got 1 more. 1 more to go before he ties big boy LeBron. 1 more. I can't wait. They're going back-to-back this year. Durant's going to take less money. Steph's going to get his. Clay's going to get his money. And next year, Draymond's going to get his money. And then, the Dynasty's still going to be there. They're going to win back-to-back championships. The GOAT conversation has ended with LeBron.
Did you see the video with Kevin Durant and the beers post-game? Him trying to crack open those beers and drink them post-game in the celebration?
Yeah.
And then he spit it out.
It was all foam, dude.
Spitters are quitters, though, Ralph.
Dude, it was all foam, dude.
Spitters are quitters.
You're drinking a beer with all foam?
Hell yeah!
That's disgusting, dude.
I'll chug a beer with all foam. I don't give a fuck.
It's all foam.
Listen, you just had your first beer last week on your 21st birthday.
I know everything when it comes to beer.
It's been a week since your 21st birthday. Don't get too big for your britches. Don't act like Mommy let you drink before that.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
Have you drank? Did you have your first drink last week?
I'm not a big drinker, though, to be honest. I don't feel the need to drink. But give me a couple beers, I'm good to go.
Oh, you're good to go. Oh, is that what the ladies say? Need a couple beers, you're good to go with the ladies?
You go hang out with Donovan. Drink a couple beers with him.
Oh.
Take a ride in his car.
And then that'll drive me home afterwards.
Get a DUI.
Donovan. What a fat fuck. He really is. You seen him recently?
Yeah,
He's
he got
fat.
big, bro.
He's fat. His
got
head's
big.
fat. He's fat. Him and Deuce Staley. I don't know which one's fatter.
Dude, Staley got
I don't know which one's fatter.
Like that's not no pumping weights, bro. That's pumping some chips down your.
He's pumping chicken
I know.
down his throat.
Christ.
Take a look at the NBA draft, an extension of this NBA talk. NBA draft's a week away. We could discuss some more possible scenarios for the Sixers, some trades, some ideas behind the Sixers and guys they could or could not take outside of the names we've already mentioned at number 3, and the Eagles wrapping up OTAs. We'll take a look at some of the top stories from camp, like Nelson Aguilar apparently having a good OTA, making a lot of plays. I know it's just in shorts and a T-shirt, but at least it's encouraging signs. This is the Rundown, A2DRadio.com, brought to you by Gibson Mayer, LLC, Certified Public Accountants, 301 Oxford Valley Road in Yardley, Pennsylvania, 215-369-3300.
A2DRadio.com is sponsored by the Sports Outlet for all your sporting needs. Located 703 Black Horse Pike in Glendora, New Jersey. Give them a call at 856-939-2030 or email them at sportsoutletnj@comcast.net or visit them on the web at www.sportsoutletinc.com for all your sporting needs. The Sports Outlet.
Hey, do you need to get your skills in shape? Then contact the Scanzano Sports Center, located at 5 Carnegie Plaza in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. You can give them a call at 856-889-3434 or visit them on the web at www.scanzanosports.com. John Scanzano offers individual, semi-private, and team training lessons in hitting, pitching, catching, outfield, along with turf rentals. The Scanzano Sports Center is equipped with a 31,000 square foot indoor facility, 4 batting cages, and a 4,000 square foot strengthening and conditioning room. So what are you waiting for? Contact the Scanzano Sports Center today.
A2DRadio.com is proudly sponsored by Gibson Mayer LLC Certified Public Accountants. Gibson Mayer, located in Yardley, PA, is a leading accounting and business consulting firm with a proven track record of handling critical issues with expertise across many different industries, including construction, distribution, hospitality, manufacturing, real estate, service trades, merchandising, professional services, and professional athletes. Give them a call at 215-369-3300. That's 215-369-3300. Your initial consultation is always free, and if you tell them that Tom and Mike from AM and the PM sent you, you'll receive 15% off all income tax services completed by February 15th. That's Gibson Mayer LLC Certified Public Accountants, 215-369-3300, or visit them on the web at www.gibsonmayer.com. That's gibsonmayer.com.
Fellas, you ever come in from that baseball or football game and your woman won't come near you because you stink beyond belief? Then you need Soap Stash. You should never settle for a generic hygiene product that only covers up the stench. Treat your skin with the best nutrients. Feel clean with the only soap you'll need. The highest grade carrier oils are ingrained in all of their products, which are 100% natural and terrific for your skin. No sulfates, parabens, or phthalates, and synthetic fragrance free. Contact Soap Stash for your sample package and give your woman what she deserves. You can contact Soap Stash at 844-890-3197 or visit them on the web at soapstash.com or Facebook at Soapstash LLC. Once again, their number is 844-890-3197. Soap Stash, the new soap standard. A2DRadio.com is sponsored by the Sports Outlet for all your sporting needs. Located 703 Black Horse Pike in Glendora, New Jersey. Give them a call at 856-939-2030 or email them at sportsoutletnj@comcast.net or visit them on the web at www.sportsoutletinc.com for all your sporting needs. The Sports Outlet.
Do you need to get your skills in shape? Then contact the Scanzano Sports Center, located at 5 Carnegie Plaza in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. You can give them a call at 856-889-3434 or visit them on the web at www.scanzanosports.com. John Scanzano offers individual, semi-private, and team training lessons in hitting, pitching, catching, outfield, along with turf rentals. The Scanzano Sports Center is equipped with a 31,000 square foot indoor facility, 4 batting cages, and a 4,000 square foot strengthening and conditioning room. So what are you waiting for? Contact the Scanzano Sports Center today.
A2DRadio.com is proudly sponsored by Gibson Mayer LLC Certified Public Accountants. Gibson Mayer, located in Yardley, PA, is a leading accounting and business consulting firm with a proven track record of handling critical issues with expertise across many different industries, including construction, distribution, hospitality, manufacturing, real estate, service trades, merchandising, professional services, and professional athletes. Give them a call at 215-369-3300. That's 215-369-3300. Your initial consultation is always free, and if you tell them that Tom and Mike from AM and the PM sent you, you'll receive 15% off all income tax services completed by February 15th. That's Gibson Mayer LLC Certified Public Accountants, 215-369-3300, or visit them on the web at www.gibsonmayer.com. That's gibsonmayer.com.
Fellas, you ever come in from that baseball or football game and your woman won't come near you because you stink beyond belief? Then you need Soap Stash. You should never settle for a generic hygiene product that only covers up the stench. Treat your skin with the best nutrients. Feel clean with the only soap you'll need. The highest grade carrier oils are ingrained in all of their products, which are 100% natural and terrific for your skin. No sulfates, parabens, or phthalates, and synthetic fragrance free. Contact Soap Stash for your sample package and give your woman what she deserves. You can contact Soap Stash at 844-890-3197 or visit them on the web at soapstash.com or Facebook at Soapstash LLC. Once again, their number is 844-890-3197. Soap Stash, the new soap standard.
This is the Rundown, A2DRadio.com. Zach Burr with Ralph Delavecchio, Frank Vespi.
On the ones and twos.
Get your Julius Randle Lakers jersey. He stinks.
No, he does not.
Julius Randle stinks.
He might be the best on the team. He's better than D'Angelo Russell, dude.
Oh my God. Well, D'Angelo Russell stinks.
I think the only person, to be honest, the only person that might become a superstar is Julius and Brandon Ingram.
Ingram stinks too.
Hey, Brandon Ingram does not stink.
He does stink.
Okay. Continue watching your
Those
slop.
people that wanted him to
Continue
be the
watching
top pick
slop of
last
the
year.
Sixers.
People that wanted him to be the top pick last year.
Yeah. Should have been top pick. Ben Simmons stinks. Can't even stay healthy.
Okay. See, now you're just trying to be a hater because, like, Ben Simmons doesn't stink. He's just hurt.
Yep.
He's just hurt, and you're over here talking, oh, yeah, he stinks. Okay.
How's Jalil Okafor doing for you guys?
He stinks.
I want him out.
Speaking of people who stink, Jaleel
Wasted
Okafor,
that third pick on him, huh?
he's fucking terrible.
Yep.
When I first heard his name in college, I thought he was related to Emeka Okafor.
They're distant
Really?
cousins, apparently.
Are they really?
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. Like, how many Okafors exist?
Yeah.
I mean, Emeka Okafor stunk too, but at least Emeka Okafor
Well,
had somewhat.
I mean, he was an okay guy.
He had an NBA career at least, although, I mean, he played for the Bobcats, I believe. Which,
yeah, the majority of his career was with the
They
Bobcats.
stunk so
and then
bad.
he played
so,
for the Wizards for
I
a
mean,
while.
Probably kind of tells you how much, when the Bobcats were that terrible, like, how good of a player were you really? Like,
Man.
Emeka
Out here-
Okafor.
Emeka
Jalil's
Okafor.
out
Stunk.
here punching people out in the streets of Boston. Good job, Okafor. Ride the bench.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Jaleel Okafor. Yeah, no, I remember that video, yeah. Yeah, well, that's because they didn't have him the proper, security and things like that. And, for an 18-year-old kid, you probably have things like that. There was
Coming off the bench with, 12 minutes?
There was another story of a girl that tried to blackmail him. She came out and told a story that they had hooked up and had sex and that he was terrible and that, after they had sex and it was terrible, he apologized to her and said, sorry, it's been a while. and that if he didn't give her a certain amount of money that, like, she was going to come out and make the story public, which I don't know why you'd give a fuck if you're Okafor about that. Like, so you're just going to come out and admit that we had sex. Like, okay, like, good for you. Like, way to make yourself into a whore,
I know.
but, like, yeah, that was that story right around after he got drafted. That story happened.
It's been a while.
Yeah, sorry, it's been a while. I guess he didn't get no pussy at Duke. I don't know what happened. I
Probably
thought if you
not.
were on the basketball team at Duke, you wouldn't. It wouldn't be a problem to get pussy. Maybe these Duke athletes are struggling to get tail after the Duke rape scandal.
Yeah, with the lacrosse team.
You know what I mean? They can't get pussy at all.
Yeah.
See, he should have went to Louisville. They ain't struggling at all there.
Yeah.
Just see
How
the Rick
about that?
Pitino scandal. He's
And
going to be
and they
suspended for
can't-
the first 5 ACC
and
games.
they can't go into the tournament for the next 4 years.
They can't go to the NCAA tournament.
No.
They're going to appeal that.
Maybe.
Come on, I mean, listen, they don't deserve to be kicked out of the tournament for the next
Hey,
4 years.
that's
Have you
fine.
ever been to a college campus? I love it. They're like, oh, well, they were set up with women for sex. Like, go to a college campus. Like,
On a Friday and Saturday night.
like really, like how many women are like throwing their pussy at guys trying to get sex? Like, just because you hooked up the athlete with the free tail, the free prostitute, and you made it happen. Like, there's worse shit going on at these college campuses.
Yeah, like that dude from the Penn State.
Like the dude from Stanford, the swimmer,
Yeah.
raping women that are unconscious.
Yeah, he's a scumbag.
And then getting, 6 days in jail or whatever it was?
6 months.
6 months. He's probably already out.
Yeah,
That was like a year ago.
That's a scumbag move right there.
And we're over here punishing Louisville because, they were giving college recruits. They were hooking them up with, prostitutes. Go to the city of Louisville, okay? Like, that's a shithole of a city. Frank, you've gotten prostitutes from Louisville before, I'm sure, right? Kind of answer is that?
I don't know. I only went through Louisville once.
To get a hooker.
I
Probably.
guess.
Your mother's not listening. Who cares?
Nobody listens to whatever I put on the station.
Oh,
Look at the depression. Look at how. Oh my God, what is wrong with this guy?
There should be like a segment. So when
Frank's been
Frank,
on his phone watching the replay of the goal getting disallowed.
no, I'm doing something else. But
Frank, what's been the story from Eagles OTAs?
Well, a lot of good things are being mentioned about Carson Wentz. His mechanics have significantly improved.
Yeah, that's what happens when you go to a mechanics guru in the off season.
Nelson Aguilar actually catching.
Nelson's catching the ball.
Shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's see what happens week 1. Okay. I still have not changed on Nelson Aguilar. Congratulations. You caught the ball with a short and t-shirt with nobody covering you.
Hey, he's doing better than DGB. DGB was getting yelled at for looking at the ground while he ran a route. So, hell, DGB. I mean, like, how far off are you from being a legitimate NFL wide receiver, an NFL player? If that's what we're yelling at you for in practice, how far? All right, listen, we got to get him to look up as he runs routes. Forget about him making plays and catching the football. We got to get him to look up as he's running routes before we worry about him catching touchdowns. Are you for real?
It's like little baby steps for DGB.
That's ridiculous that he's still looking at the ground as he runs routes. What's down on the ground?
Dirt.
He's making sure he don't step on the ants.
He's looking for a landing spot once he gets planted because he knows, he's looking for where the ball's either going to land after he drops it or for where he's going to land after he gets planted.
He might be the first.
Like that
NFL
game last year.
He might be the first NFL wide receiver that's 6'5" nothing.
How about that game last year? Was it against Baltimore? Who did he get planted against?
Oh, dude, he did.
Coming across the middle.
Yeah.
He got blasted, though.
That's what happens when you look at the ground.
Yeah.
Look up as you run a route. That won't happen.
We'll see about Nelson, though.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of time in the slot at the moment because Jordan Matthews has been hurt. He's had tendonitis or whatever. So Aguilar's gotten a lot of time in the slot.
And then some of the other things I've heard, I know that Carson and Alshon are being like BFFs right now.
BFFs.
Yep.
Lock that man up for as long as you can.
I heard Malcolm Jenkins yelled and cursed out Carson Wentz or whatever after the one training camp or the one OTA. Like he intercepted a pass and started yelling, "You're garbage" or "You're trash" or whatever.
No.
Yeah, Malcolm Jenkins was in Carson Wentz's face, like, "You're garbage, bro. You're garbage." Yelling at telling him he sucks, he's trash. And then the next day at practice, Wentz threw a 60-yard touchdown to Aguilar, over Jenkins or something. So it's oh, okay, apparently these two are Jenkins is trying to raise Wentz's competition.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's good though. Carson
It's kind of funny. I mean, it's more funny than anything else. You get all right,
find it funny.
huh?
I don't find it
What,
funny.
that Jenkins is yelling at Wentz? What's not funny about that?
Now let him do it. Forget it.
Doug Peterson's probably over there. I can just imagine, the players running practice and Peterson just standing there with his whistle, looking like a fucking idiot. He might, literally, I hate Donovan. I hate Dougie P, too.
Yeah.
It's Donovan and Dougie P, the two
He's
people
lost, bro. He's lost.
I don't know. I just hope he doesn't hold back Carson Wentz's development at this point.
Pisses
I-
me off that we could have beaten the Cowboys.
I think this offense is way too talented now for him to fuck this up, but I guess we'll have to
You
see.
can't mess this up.
I mean,
Cannot
all
mess
you got to
this up.
do is just tell, listen, Alshon, get open, Carson, throw the football to Alshon. It's like the game plan in that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air episode with Carlton and Will.
Pass it to Will.
The high school basketball game.
Yeah.
That once Will joins the team. And the coach is like, "What's the game plan, guys?" And they're like, "Pass it to Will." It's like, correct. He's like, if it comes to the end of the game and there's a couple seconds left and you have the ball and we need a final shot to win the game, what do? He's like, take the final shot and win the game? He's like, wrong, you're on the bench. Pass it to Will. So he's like, what's the game plan this year, guys? Just pass it to Alshon. And then hand it off to LeGarrette Blount.
Yeah.
Ryan Matthews ain't the running back no more.
No, he's not. Anytime we're within 4 yards of a first down, hand it off to LeGarrette Blount.
Yeah.
And then pass it to Alshon.
Philly Blunt.
Yes, yeah, there's going to be a lot of references and memes as far if this guy has a successful career, successful season. Yeah, guys are going to be, imagine the memes that are going to exist there.
Wow.
And I feel like I feel like all the Philly Blunt references are probably going over Carson Wentz's head.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, what's this Philly Blunt things people are talking about? What's this? What?
Doug Peterson
I don't get
cannot
it.
mess this up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's possible, but who the fuck knows? If anybody can mess it up, I guess it's him.
Yeah.
Watch us win 7 games this year with this offense.
Oh, man.
This is what happens when you run by the 3 fucking stooges.
Yep.
It's an MGM production. Isn't that who produced the Three Stooges?
Columbia produced.
Oh,
them.
Columbia?
Yeah.
It's a Columbia production. The Three fucking Stooges. Jeffrey, Howie, and Dougie.
The Eagles better win more than 7 games this year. I swear to God.
A playoff team. Everybody's talking. Jason Peters was talking about them winning double-digit games. They signed him to his extension. He's like, it's going to be good to be a part of this team that wins double-digit games this year. I don't know. That might be a little carried away.
Yeah.
But at least we're excited about something in this city.
Yeah, seriously.
You know, we need something to be excited about.
The shithole Sixers.
Oh, stop it. You just shut up. You're done. Mute his mic. He going to
Good
talk
night.
shit about the Sixers. Your Lakers are the shithole. This has been the Rundown on A2DRadio.com. We're brought to you by the Sports Outlet. For all your sporting needs, go to 703 Black Horse Pike, Glendora, New Jersey, 856-939-2030. Email sportsoutletnj at comcast.net or visit their website, sportsoutletinc.com.